Right, welcome. In today's video, we want to look at how to create bank accounts on QuickBooks. Bank accounts on QuickBooks. Bank accounts are general ledger accounts. They are part of your chart of accounts, but by default, they are not there on your chart of accounts. A chart of accounts basically is a list of general ledger accounts. This is your chart of accounts. So when you create your Kanban file, you'd find you automatically a chart of accounts is created. If you saw our video on how to create a Kanban file, you'd notice that a chart of accounts is automatically created. But we're saying on this chart of accounts, you don't have your bank accounts. Your bank accounts are not there. So in this video, we are to show you how to create bank accounts on QuickBooks, right? We are doing these videos as a community service to the accountants profession, and we kindly ask for your help to spread our reach by subscribing to our YouTube channel if you are not yet subscribed. If you are, you can help us by sharing these videos on social media platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp. You can like our videos, you can comment if you've got any comments that you want to make. All right, now let's get started. So we're going to close this and begin from the start. Now, for you to create your bank accounts, you should have the list of the bank accounts, right? The bank accounts are your cash books. You need to know that a bank account is a cash book. So we're saying a bank account with a particular bank, that's a cash book. And an electronic funds wallet, that's a cash book. So you need to create those on your chart of accounts, because they are not there automatically. And for you to do that, you first have to come to lists. So you come to lists, you click on lists, then you click on chart of accounts. So when you click on chart of accounts, your chart of accounts will open. So there are two ways of creating a bank account. There are two ways of doing it. You could right click, then you click on new, right? So if you right click and click on new, it will actually open this window, right? We're going to cancel. The other way of doing it will be to come here on the account tab on bottom left, then you click there, then you click on new, right? It will actually take you to the window, the previous window that we saw. So basically, when you're on this window, now you have to indicate the type of account that you have or you want to create. As you can see, there are a number of tabs, but in this case, we want to create a bank account. So you click on bank. You click on bank, then you click on continue, right? So when you click on continue, you are now taken to this window. Let's just wait for it to open. There you have to put in an account number. If you are using account numbers, you have to put in an account number for the bank account you are to create. Then here you are to put in the account name, which will be the bank name, right? As you can see, the account type already is selected under bank. So let's say probably you've got a bank account with Stanbic Bank, right? Now what happens is you have to create a bank account for each currency. Like in Zimbabwe, for the Zimbabwe dollar, and we also have for the Nostro to handle foreign currency. So probably let's say this was a Stanbic Bank Nostro account, right? You have to put that. Then of course, you have to indicate the currency. The currency is what? USD. This is very important. You have to pick the correct currency for the bank account. So it's USD, right? So if you could then put the account number there, right? You can enter the opening balance, but normally we don't recommend you to enter opening balance as you are creating these accounts. We recommend that you do the entering of opening balances through the procedure or term take on balances. We've got a video on that. Take on balances is systematic and is proper. So we don't urge you to enter opening balances as you create these accounts. So we could leave this for now. Then even this other information, you could leave it. So what is important is you put in the account name, you select the currency, then you put in the description. Then of course you could put in the account number as well as this number up there. Once you have done that, you then click on, you can click on save new, because we want to create another one. So we have created Stanbic Bank US dollar account. if we had a Stanbic Bank Zimbabwe dollar, we could proceed and create that account as well. Stanbic Bank ZWL, right? Now the difference between these two accounts is the currency. So we could paste there. Then the currency we have to change to Zimbabwean dollar. Of course, the account numbers will also be different, right? So we put in the account number there. Then of course here we put in the QuickBooks account, right? So this now is the Stanbic Bank ZWL. Previously, we created Stanbic Bank USD, and the currency is what makes the difference. Then you can save and new. If you have got petty cash, you will go on, create petty cash. It has to be typed professionally. Petty cash. Again, you have to indicate the currency. If it is petty cash USD, then you have to put USD there, and the currency of course will be USD. You have to put in a QuickBooks account number there, right? Then of course the account name could also be the account description, right? Petty cash doesn't have a bank account number, and once you are happy, you click on save and new. If you had petty cash ZWL, you have to create this as well. Typed professionally, we have to type it professionally, petty cash. So we could say petty cash ZWL, right? Then of course the account name could also be the account description, right? You will see when you start capturing transactions how to use these bank accounts. Then you indicate the currency there. Then of course here you could assign a QuickBooks account, right? Account number here, of course there is no account number for a petty cash. There's no bank account number for a petty cash, so we leave it blank. Then you click on save and new. If you have got Cash Merchant, you could put up that as well as a bank account. So each bank account should have an account on QuickBooks. So Cash Merchant, you could put that as a bank account. Again, you have to indicate if it is ZWL. So if it is ZWL, you have to type in ZWL, right? Because you can't mix transactions, bank account transactions. So you come here, you put in the description, then you select the currency, then you assign a QuickBooks. This is a QuickBooks bank account number. Then if you have got an Cash agent number, you put that as the bank account number. Then you save and close, or save and new. In this case, we're now going to save and close. All right. So this is how you create your bank accounts. You see, once you have created them, you can see now they are listed there: petty cash USD, petty cash ZWL, Cash Merchant ZWL, Stanbic Bank Nostro, then the Stanbic Bank USD that we created. You are now able to capture transactions into these bank accounts. Now we will show you when you start capturing transactions how to capture transactions into bank accounts. In this video, we just wanted to show you how to create the bank accounts, which by default are not on your chart of accounts, and you have to make a deliberate move to create them. Thank you for watching.